What's up guys? If you've been around this channel for any amount of time, you know I'm no big fan of electric bikes. However, I feature new bikes on this channel a lot, and while I was researching the new 2026 bikes to feature on the channel, I came across this article about Norton electric bikes that I really wanted to share with you. Hey, what's up guys? Welcome back to the channel. For over a century, the name Norton has echoed with the roar of engines, the thrill of the race, and the spirit of British engineering. From the legendary Isle of Man TT victories to iconic road bikes like the Commando, Norton has always pushed boundaries. But what happens when an iconic tries to plunge into the future? What happens when the electric dream hits a very real roadblock? Norton wasn't just dipping its toes into electrics. They plunged headfirst with ambition initiatives like Project Zen, aiming to build a cutting-edge electric superbike. But that was just one part of a much larger vision. Project Zero Emission Norton. This wasn't just about a single bike. It was a multi-million-pound program backed by the UK's government to fundamentally redefine electric motorcycle designs. The goal: to eliminate the old age compromise between range and performance using advanced materials and integrated systems. They even considered reviving their classic Fly Flea as an electric model, showing a much broader strategic intent. So what happened? Why did Project Zen, this ambitious electronic superbike, get cancelled? The reason given by Norton was blunt: low consumer demand. And it's not just Norton. The premium electronic motorcycle market faces a perfect storm of challenges. First, the cost. High-performance electric bikes are significantly more expensive than their gasoline counterparts. For many, the value proposition just isn't there. You can get a lot of gasoline bikes for under 10 grand, while electric superbikes usually start at 20 grand or more. Then there's the range anxiety and infrastructure. While battery tech is growing, the range often falls short of serious riders, and the charging infrastructure simply isn't as widespread or as fast as gas stations, especially for those longer trips. And for many enthusiasts, there's the intangible, the soul factor, the distinct sound, the vibration, and the visceral connection to the gasoline engine. While electric bikes with their quiet, smooth operation often lack this emotional engagement that's so critical, that's so central to the riding experience. Battery technology itself presents hurdles. They're heavy, costly, and while longevity is improving, replacement costs can be substantial. Many believe we need a breakthrough like solid-state batteries for widespread appeal. Customization is another big one. Motorcycle culture thrives on personalization, but electronic bikes offer far fewer avenues for modification compared to the gasoline-powered cousins. Finally, there's market segment. While the overall two-wheeler market is growing, that growth is largely in lighter urban commuter bikes, like the 50cc and the 125 equivalents. High-performance superbikes are a tiny niche within a niche. Even the Harley-Davidson Livewire reported selling just 33 units in 1 quarter, alongside heavy losses. And policy shifts like the rescinding of EV sales mandates in places like California don't help the market grow for these high-cost vehicles either. It's a paradox. The EV market is expanding, but not necessarily for the segment Project Zen aimed to conquer. But Norton's story doesn't end there. In 2020, the iconic British brand was acquired by Indian giant TVS Motor Company. And under TVS's stewardship, Norton is undergoing a massive revitalization. TVS has poured over 100 million into Norton, establishing a state-of-the-art manufacturing facility in Soho, UK, blending traditional craftsmanship with cutting-edge engineering. Their strategy is clear: position Norton as a super premium global brand. The immediate focus has shifted from electric superbikes to a robust lineup of new internal combustion engine models. We're talking 4 all-new models by summer 2026, including the flagship 1200cc 4-cylinder superbike designed to compete with the world's best. This expansion aims for a broader capacity and a broader price point, making Norton more accessible globally. Interestingly, TVS has even trademarked Norton's Electrica. While the name might suggest electric, current indications point towards a classical powered, perhaps 450cc single-cylinder model, aim at challenging mid-capacity rivals in emerging markets. This strategic pivot is all about commercial viability, recognizing where the market is now for high-performance motorcycles, while still building for the future. Despite Norton's specific electronic superbike setback, the overall electronic two-wheel market is still growing, projected to reach over 6.8 million by 2034. This growth is driven by environmental awareness, government initiatives, and battery advancements. But it's crucial to remember the segmentation. The millions of electronic motorcycles sold today are mostly light urban commuter bikes. This is where TVS's broader strategy comes in. While Norton focuses on its ICE revival, TVS itself is making massive investments, hundreds of millions of pounds, into electronic mobility across a wider portfolio. They're aiming for electric vehicles to make up 25 to 30% of their total two-wheeler sales within the next few years, launching new electric scooters, motorcycles, EV bikes, and even cargo three-wheelers. This shows a sophisticated, segmented approach. TVS is building expertise and a market share in more commercially viable electronic segments, while Norton's fundamental electronic R&D, like Project Zero Emission Norton, continues quietly in the background. It's a tactical retreat from a specific product, not an abandonment of the electric vision. As battery technology matures and the consumer demand for premium electronic motorcycles evolve, don't be surprised if Norton leverages the vast resources and expertise of TVS and re-enters the electronic superbike arena in the future. Norton's journey is a powerful reminder of the delicate balance between heritage and innovation and the harsh realities of market demand. For now, the roar of the internal combustion engine will lead Norton's charge. But the quiet hum of the electric power is still very much part of their long-term vision. It's a brand that's learning, adapting, rebuilding to ensure its iconic legacy continues for generations to come. Alright guys, so let me know what you think about Norton's pivot back into gasoline bikes from electric bikes. Like I mentioned in the beginning, I'm not a big fan of electric bikes, but they are here to stay. There's no getting around that. Just like AI is here to stay, you could either ignore it or you could embrace it. Regardless of whatever you do, they aren't going away. that's just the reality. I have other stuff on my channel. I have walk-arounds on my channel. I have documentaries on my channel. If you're interested in anything like that, you can go check them out. Until then, guys, keep your eyes on a swivel, and I will see you in the next one. Peace! That light wasn't working in my last video. The battery had died. That's why it was so dark in here in my last video. And I was like, yeah, screw it. They already filmed all this. I might as well just put it up.